there, my name's Helena, and as you can see, today is a beautiful autumn day, and I'd like to welcome you to a beautiful subject about the dance of Shiloh. I am planning to start a program called the Dance of Shiloh, and I would like to invite you to come and learn all about it and enjoy the freedom of the movement of dance before the Lord Almighty. The Dance of Shiloh is a pouring out of new wine and fire that will glorify the Lord and bring forth the glory before His army. This was the vision God gave me many years ago as He showed me a vision for a festival, a dance and arts festival called Shiloh or Shiloh. I have had this passion in my heart for many years and carried it for a long time, but only recently, since the birth of my brand new daughter, have I started dancing again myself. I stopped dancing for many years because of judgments and things that people had said that were really hurtful towards how my dance form is. You see, I come from a background of belly dance. I did belly dance for many years, from the age of 10 to the age of about 25. So I stopped dancing because people judged it and said that it's lustful and it's unbeautiful. But then the Lord started showing me the way that He sees it. We also know that King David danced and leaped before the Lord, and there was judgment in people's hearts, his wife particularly, about how he had done that dance. But before God, it had glorified Him. So the Lord really started to speak and heal me as I started to dance before Him again with a new joy and a new passion. And I'd love to share that new joy and passion with you. The Dance of Shiloh is called the Dance of Shiloh because if you read in the Bible, it's shown many places in the Bible of women dancing before the Lord with cymbals, tambourines, and moving their hips in circular motions. Now you see, if you read in the book of Judges, there is a segment about Shiloh where the Benjaminites would go and take their wives. And the women would go out in Shiloh and harvest the grapes for the new wine for the temple. And as they went out, they would take their drums and their cymbals and they would dance as they were harvesting and have a big party. And the man that saw the most beautiful dancer that he liked would take her and make her his wife. So that's a whole nother story. But the Lord started showing me in Revelation some years ago about all the tribes and people and nations coming together and worshipping Him, where they take palm trees and they would sing praises to Him in their native dance, tongue and music. And you see, the Lord is calling back a remnant of people to come back to Him in their native dance form. Now, you can see this also happening around the world. He's calling back tribes and nations of people that have been desolated by Satan himself, trying to eradicate their dance form, trying to eradicate their tongue, trying to eradicate their way that they worship. And I have seen personally people of all sorts of backgrounds now starting to walk with God and taking their dance and glorifying Him. God is saying it's time for the dancers to rise up and lead the army like Miriam the prophetess. When we read in the Revelations, it talks about Miriam the prophetess taking her cymbals and her tambourines and leading every single woman of Israel in a dance before the Lord as they entered the new land. You see, we need to come, before we come into the new land, we need to lead the people into it. And now God is calling people to rise up and start doing it again. So I'm inviting you to join me if you are interested in learning this ancient dance form and in the pure and beautiful way of femininity that it is before the Lord. Come and join me. All the information is below. You can access that information by clicking and looking below, and we'll have all the price costs, all the locations, and how long the class is, and a little bit more about myself and this vision. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.